Alaskan Seafood so much. You know, Meredith Lawrence.
That's right.
Used to always bring this on, and now Rick has taken it over. This is the same Andersons that you love. Super fresh, wild-caught salmon, so that it's eating what salmon naturally eat in the ocean.
That's right.
So the flavor is spectacular. The color is spectacular. This is brand new today, and this is Alaskan Sockeye Salmon. So you're going to choose a set of 8 fillets or a set of 16. If you choose the double-size set, you will save $24. And either way, you get 3 easy payments. We also have a one-time shipment or an auto delivery plan where you can lock in today's easy pay as well and get a new shipment every 90 days for a year. This is like really high-end restaurant quality salmon, right?
This is, you know, Anderson Seafood started in 1979, and that's how they got started, Carolyn. They got started by providing the best seafood for the best restaurants. And for 38 years, they've developed incredible relationships with the best seafood sources, the most reliable and responsible fisheries, and they're able to bring you now the same quality that you would have to go to the best restaurants. And this is the wild-caught from Alaska sockeye salmon.
Yum.
So again, you know, there's a lot of great farm-raised products on the market, but you know, the nice thing about wild-caught, you never have to worry about what the fish are eating. These are eating what's in the wild. And look at the color of this fish. You see how red that color is? That's from their plankton diet, all those carotenoids. That's when you know you're eating something that came from nature, and the flavor is just incredible.
Because a lot of the salmon that you see is half that color.
That's right.
And
that's
it's
right.
very pale.
And that comes from their diet. And what I love about it is just the simplicity. When you have such a great piece of fish, there's not a lot you have to do. Here we're just simply doing a quick saute. And again, a couple minutes on either side in the pan, a little olive oil, a little salt and pepper. Here we're just going to squeeze a little bit of lemon over this. You don't need much, because when it comes to fresh fish, when you have great quality like this, simple preparations are all you need.
Oh my gosh, this smells delicious.
So I have to let you taste it, because that's the most important thing. I want you
my
I want you to break into the salmon.
Okay,
I want you to see the flesh, and tell me what you think of this.
Oh boy. Well, first of all, it flakes so easily.
Yeah.
And the color is wonderful. Oh man.
So
listen, I eat a lot of salmon. It's one of my favorite things. This is some of the best I've ever had. It's so buttery and flavorful.
And that's that wild-caught fish I'm talking about.
Oh, man.
You know, it's not fattened up with any preservatives, and sometimes you're getting farm-raised, you know, you don't know what they're feeding it.
Oh.
This is coming from the cold, pristine waters of Alaska, and I can tell you, like you just said, it's got such a rich depth of flavor.
There's nothing on this but a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper.
That's it, a little bit of lemon again. There's a great little recipe I have. In fact, I want to post it tomorrow. Is a combination of lemon, white wine, lemon, tarragon, a little Dijon garlic, olive oil, salt, and pepper. Super simple ingredients. You can baste, you can grill. But again, this fish has such texture and flavor. You can see how meaty the fish is. And look at that beautiful color. That's that sockeye I'm talking about. You see how it's a deep color? And that's the flavor. It's just incredible.
Come down here. Take a bite, and I'm going to show everybody what their choices are. So these are nice big fillets, and it's a wonderful price today. You can choose either, let me grab this, you can choose either the set of 8 or the double set of 16. They all come individually wrapped. Two in one package.
2 in 1 pack.
So you can keep them in the freezer for a year. If you're not going to eat them all right away, you certainly won't, because you'll know they're in there. But if you're not eating a lot all at once, it's okay. And if you do choose the 16, you're saving $24 today. It's 3 payments of either $26.67 or $45.33. Now, these are big 6-ounce fillets.
That's right.
So considering that you're getting 8 of them or 16, it's a really great price versus what you would spend on something of this quality in a restaurant, surely.
Oh, 100%. You know what? And again, what I love about it is the versatility of this. So if you want to sear it, like we just did here, if you want to grill it, like you see over here, I actually did that last night on the grill. If you want to braise it, if you want to broil it, here we actually did, this is a great way to do it. We did a little ginger broth, okay? All we did was get a little bit of fish stock that you can get at the supermarket if you get some nice organic fish stock. We infuse it with a little ginger. We lightly broil the fish, some lovely aromatic vegetables, and that's it. Because the fish has such incredible texture and flavor, you don't have to do a lot.
You don't have to do anything. This is easy seafood to prepare, and salmon is probably more full of omega-3s.
I'm so glad you mentioned
than any other food source. And can I tell you that it's so good for your heart. It's so good for your heart to eat more omega-3. and the flavor is delicious. So and it's not like a fishy flavor at all.
It's not.
Salmon has a completely unique flavor to it, doesn't it?
So I'm glad you mentioned that because this is a wild caught product from the cold Alaskan waters. You're gonna get full flavor without that fishy oil taste. And look at the way this just breaks apart.
And there's no bones.
There's no bones. We've completely skinned and filleted these for you. And this took a couple of minutes in the pan. Salt and pepper, a little bit of lemon, that's it.
So you eat every speck of that. There's nothing you're taking off and throwing away or peeling off or anything like that.
No, not at all. And what's great about it is if you're worried about, hey, do I have to plan ahead? No, you could take these right out of the freezer, drop them in a little water bath. They'll defrost literally in 10 minutes and you're ready to go.
Boy, that's
whether
delicious.
it's the grill, to the pan. And you just mentioned omega-3s. Sockeye salmon is packed with omega-3s again because it's
so
wild
good for
caught.
you.
That's this in particular, this varietal has lots of omega-3s.
And just eating this once a week completely changes your diet.
Yeah, no, it's a totally different story.
It's really, really good. And it's great at, cut up in a salad. You can toss it in a salad. You can eat it as a sandwich. You can eat it all by itself. It's great with some eggs or something for breakfast. You can eat it for lunch or dinner. It's all the time. Really good. And that's all you do.
And again, this piece right here, we seared it a couple minutes on each side. This is a really important tip with this product when you get it. I recommend just cooking it barely enough to cook it through because there's not any of these excess fats from artificial foods that it's, some of the farm fish you get out there. It doesn't need to be cooked too hard because you don't want to dry out the fish. You just want to barely cook it enough through so you get that gorgeous, and I'm going to flake this around.
You put what, a little olive oil?
Little olive oil, a little salt and pepper, a little lemon.
That's it.
Look how fast this actually cooks up. It doesn't take more than a couple of minutes aside, and I'm going to tell you, the flavor of this fish to me is just amazing.
If you want to get your kids to eat more fish too, try the salmon. It's so delicious. And again, it doesn't have a weird texture. It doesn't have bones in it. It's got so much flavor. It's not fishy. It's buttery, delicious, good.
And you know what? Like I said, one of my favorite things to do, I take a little lemon olive oil. In fact, it's right here. I'm going to actually pour it. This is a little marinade that I use on a lot of my seafood, but it works so beautiful. I'm going to show you. All this is fresh tarragon, Dijon, olive oil, a little bit of garlic, salt, pepper. That easily, you can make a gourmet dish. It plays beautifully with this salmon.
Will you send me that recipe, and I'll put it on my Facebook page?
Yeah, I will.
Or share it to my page or whatever.
I will.
Because I know everybody's going to ask me for that, because I know everyone would love to try that with a couple of little cherry tomatoes. That looks delicious.
Perfect. And you know what? You know, Carolyn, I had a restaurant. I've been in the business for over 20 years. We used to spend a lot of time with all the vendors trying to get the best seafood. We're bringing that quality with Anderson Seafood, and that's what I'm so excited to be on the team.
Anderson's has very, very high quality seafood. This is going to come flash frozen to you in packs of 2. You're either going to get that set of 8 or 16. Either way, you get 3 easy payments, free shipping. That is a really wonderful opportunity that you can lock in with auto delivery as well if you'd like. And we'll send a new shipment to you every 90 days for a year. So stay in the ordering process. Get the 16. You'll save $24. Rick, so good.
Carolyn, great to see you.
So
Pleasure.
much. I love when you're on the show.
Oh, I love being. Thank you.
Okay, we have another Rick in the show. Oh, yeah, that Rick. Rick Domeyer's here. And you never know what other trick he's going to pull out of his pocket.
He's one of my top 10 favorite hosts.
And actually, you're standing next to one of my top 10.
Right here?
Marie Louise Ludwig.
She's a sweetheart.
Pal.
She's really great.
Thank you.
She's really great. Hey, how about this? Hey, Carolyn Gracie.
Yes. Can I
23 years ago, we auditioned to be hosts on QVC.
The two of you?
Yeah.
And you got the job and she didn't? Who the heck was picking her?
What were they drinking that day? I don't know. Anyway.
Just kidding.
Next item up is awesome.
By the way, speaking of good for your heart, oh boy.
Here we go.
These are them.
Here we go.
Corzanas is back. Great to have you here.
Great to be here.
We're gonna switch up this story here from delicious food and fantastic food, of which this applies, to a whole nother story of what this is all about.
Yeah.
It's an important story for a lot of people. This is finally back. It was off for a year. Came back in February, completely sold out. Now it's back. It's our top find, very important item. 24 count. You got your chocolate, the fruit, or the combo of the two. What's the story that you want to tell on this?
Yeah, this is all about your heart. Think about that beautiful heart beating in your chest and what we are doing to promote really good heart health by what we're eating, most importantly. Corazones is a company that has one passion, and the passion is creating delicious food that's also a very good choice for your heart.
Why is it a good choice for your heart?
Because not only are these moist and chewy and delicious.
And delicious.
Starting out with rolled oats. Look at this. But they're also loaded with something called plant sterol.